Are you contemplating doing the WSET Diploma in Wines? Or are you in the process of doing the diploma and need just a little encouragement to carry you through? The following is a presentation from somebody who's been there, who's done that, and I hope to shed a little light and encourage you as best I can with some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. So a couple tips. I encourage you to check out Laura Boyd's TEDx talk on high dose of practice. This is what's required to complete the diploma. And with each lesson, your brain changes just a little bit in the diploma. And this is a good outline from Laura Boyd on a TEDx talk. Keep in mind, it's possible. You can always say to yourself, it's possible I complete the WSET diploma. It's possible I gain the difference between medium acidity and medium plus acidity on my palate. It's possible I pass the D3 unit and move on with my studies. The other valuable tool is from Carol Dweck, The Power of Yet. In addition to it's possible, you can also say, I haven't completed that yet. I haven't passed fortified wines yet. I haven't collected enough samples and tasting groups to complete my studies yet, and so on. So in this presentation, I'll talk about what is the WSET Diploma from the website wstglobal.com. And these are some of the things that came up from the website, also from my experience as well. And I polled some of my former tutees, former colleagues and students on completing the WSET Diploma. And they said it was to develop expert tasters in wine using the standardized wine tasting approach. It was a transformative, confidence-building program degree that was rigorous and comprehensive. So from the WSET website, an expert level qualification that will have you well prepared for the Master of Wine program, and many other skills gained through this transformative process that we'll discuss as well in this webinar. What is the WSET Diploma? It's hard. There's the curriculum that mentions requiring 500 hours. This is the bare minimum. It's usually 500 plus hours. And if you want to go for merit or distinction, which you can, go for it. It's possible, and that requires 500 plus hours. There's the hours of studying, and that's to cover the curriculum, as well as the exam dates themselves, where you're in top shape to write well, communicating your knowledge that you've gained and studied, and communicating that on the exam to help with exam success for the various units, exams on the units. There's also unexpected variables can happen in life, and in these conditions, under andragogy, the study of human adult learning, we learn about different measures to balance the challenges and demands and constraints on an adult learner's life. Those include our social contacts. You can reach out to peers, you can reach out to your instructors, fellow diploma students. And there's also coping skills and other strategies available to you as well. A little bit about my journey. It started when I moved to Niagara as a full-time job, a new city, and I started the diploma, I think the same weekend that I started in this new job. And so I wasn't really set up for success. I'd kind of failed a number of times and kind of did a little bit of studying kind of ad hoc, and it wasn't fully coming together for me. And I got one study strategy advice that really clicked for me, studying a little bit every day, 1 hour every day, or maybe it was 2 hours every day. And then I started to apply that and then found some success and made my way through the following units and passed even D3, which at the time was called U3. They had changed the diploma since 2018. But I knew I did my best after each exam. I had studied as best I could and written as well as I could, and was lucky to get through and complete each unit and go on to graduation. There's a picture of me at Guildhall in downtown London, England, with the WSET graduation. The WSET Diploma, it's hard, and you can do it. So I'd like to offer some encouragement, mental and moral strength to venture, to persevere, and to withstand, hopefully not danger, but potentially fear, and certainly there will be difficulty. It's a very challenging exam, so I offer my mental and moral strength to you. I encourage you to persevere through those challenges, through those difficult times, and to get back up and keep going. And if you fail, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from where you had reached to prior to writing that exam or failing, if that's the case. So keep going, keep persevering. And if there's fear, if there's self-doubt and fear, you can get through that as well. And I highly encourage you to do your best and keep working at it and persevere, and you'll come through. Important to ask, what's your why? What's your motivation? Why are you doing this? Is it for the career advancement? Is it for accomplishing a high-level, world-renowned, global leader qualification in wines? Is it for the enjoyment and the process, the journey of learning each unit and studying each unit? So what's your why? Some study tips I've collated here include covering the content. So it helps to have a plan, to strategize, and there are some tips to do this in another YouTube channel I have called Study Strategy for Wines and Spirits Certifications. And so you want to strategize, have a plan. Don't just study willy-nilly. You want to incorporate strategy and technique and repeating procedures of accumulated learning each day is one of the best ways to strategize the study, which is work. Give yourself the time, give yourself the energy, give yourself the financial means, tasting, whatever it takes, give yourself those opportunities to complete that work. And the reward will be worth it. And surround yourself with supports, a good partner, friends, family, business and employer supports. These are all vital in completing this high-level qualification. You also want to know the curriculum. So the learning outcomes and assessment criteria are what you need to know. This is what you'll be assessed on, what you'll be tested on. And if you know those from the specification provided by WSET Global on their website in the Level 4 Diploma in Wines, you'll be well set to complete communicating and examining those assessment criteria. Can you do it? You can do it. Have you done something very difficult before? Think of self-efficacy, which is a kind of an academic word for confidence, but it's also a belief in yourself, a belief that you can do it, and that deep down inside you are capable of accomplishing this qualification. It will be transformative. Anybody who starts the diploma and even halfway through or a quarter way through, certainly by the end, crossing that stage in Guildhall in London, England, you will be a different person, having completed the studying as well as the exams and all the ups and downs and joys and thrills and challenges that entails. So in order to complete this, you can get a support group, a study group for some of the theory, as well as a tasting group for some of the practical components. These are some of the suggestions, and I encourage you to explore these as well. The Wine and Spirit Education Trust Diploma. It's hard, and you can do it. Good luck. Send me a message if you want to connect at wineexamsuccess@gmail.com. Be happy to go through that. My name is Malcolm Lamont. I'm a DIP WSET. I hope to hear from you and see you crossing the stage as well, gathering those illustrious initials, DIP WSET, Diploma in Wines and Spirits. So another resource, phenomenal resource you can reach out to is Anne McHale, Master of Wine. She has a diploma group called Diploma Therapy, and you can reach her on her website there, annmchale.com, as well as connect on LinkedIn. She's invited you to connect with her, and she can be a tremendous resource to help encourage you if you need some of that support, maybe some study strategies, anything you need. She and I will be happy to provide and hear from you as well. Best of luck, and until next time.